Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
A cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
What are we doing back here? Whoa, this is where you were born?
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for—
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then—
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't—
What happened to the child?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path. This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place.
In the original version of events, the travel—
Such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over there.
Well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for—
What do you have to gain from belittling? Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss
What a sharp tongue you— Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings.
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible.
Surely
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Goka— Look at you. Oh, by then, see you at the victory feast.
Tongue? Forget it. Someone might find me.
The plot does not end here. There's—
Yes.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to
Welcome.
When do we start?
You seem impatient.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would—
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to—
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we
Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful—
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeeb—
Let's move on.
Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes.
In your eyes? Are there—
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has—
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, no matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world,
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from... But then I met you. And I finally realized that... I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free?
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end. Insignificant pest! Behold! At my command, you shall fall! Squall and Fury! Unsightly insects! Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to...
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old... Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you...
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing...
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This...
Come on. Let's continue.
It feels like we just went on a really long... You don't like being addressed by that?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, after learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry... I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you're changing the world. What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you...
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Yes.
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my... Oh, right. I almost... Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to...
I'm glad you're able to think, Traveler. In the future, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before? I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Ina's? So that's how you found out who's... Well, whatever your reasons, borrowing and returning are the only real relation...
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops, and some things in this world can never be brought back. And they can never... Everything that you feel is real and lasting. To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't...
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even... The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts...
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Ooh! Paimon was...
Why?
Because Paimon still did...
Then I hope...
A name is life's first gift. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on... No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name, you're...
Anything? Are you sure? Oh,
You have a name of your own.
what about a nickname? Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me...
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still...
I see. Huh?
It's fine. Let them... Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone. What he went through today would have...
Yeah, true. But even so, we can finally go eat?
Thank you both.
Continue to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind. For then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daita, all these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds. That life is a story too long to be told. A journey that you must walk.
We had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes. Wow! Huh? Look at that. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would...
Huh? Is there someone here?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may... When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a... History does not change easily, but human hearts...
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that? Anyway, it feels wrong just leaving it there.